Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Heroes Reborn, and this is technically the mid-season finale of the show. I know it's only a 13-episode order, but I guess because of Thanksgiving and the holidays, they are continuing the last 3 episodes in January, which I guess makes sense. There's not a lot of shows on in January, so why not continue the show then? But at the same time, it's only 3 episodes, why not just have the episodes, after Thanksgiving and have it before the holidays? I don't know. There's some sort of mind frame there. But let's start talking about this mid-season finale. With this episode, we get to see our main villain kidnaps Tommy, tries to steal his powers, didn't work for some reason, because it's Tommy, he's kind of like the savior of the show, and it seemed throughout the episode he was going to help her out and, try to save the world with her. It seems like she does have motives that she wants to save the world. And Katana Girl comes right in time to take him and save the world in their own way. Because obviously this villain is not saving the world in a good way. That's what makes her a villain. Other characters we get to see, we learn a little bit more about Carlos and his backstory. He finds his love and they're kind of running away from the villain also. We get a little bit more with Phoebe, which is, one of HRG's friends, that, the sister from the pre-web show. You see her being a little bit darker, still very, very dark as a character. No pun intended. But yeah, so we get to see that in the episode. We get to see a little bit of Melina using her powers a bit, showing that Evos are good, trying to save the world, but of course you have the world thinking Evos are bad. We've seen this a billion times in the X-Men, which obviously you could compare Heroes to. We saw a little bit of Micah. That was kind of cool. Matt Parkman was still villainous, which was really weird to see. And that's pretty much what's going on in the episode. There was just a lot of sporadic stories. What did I think about the episode? I still don't feel connected to this plot. I think that's kind of my biggest negative of the show, obviously. I don't really feel connected to any of the characters besides HRG and the older characters, and that's not a good thing, especially since they're trying to move past the older characters and trying to introduce these new characters in this new world, but I'm just not invested in it at all with these new characters. And honestly, I think the villain's really weak, and that's proven with this episode in my opinion. I mean, her motives I get, but at the same time, she doesn't really feel that villainous. She doesn't feel threatening in any way, so she's like, compare her to Sylar. Sylar is just like ultimate villain, and then you have her. So it's just like you wanna make your villain better than the previous one if you want to have a reboot show. So that's a complaint. And honestly, I thought this episode was pretty slow for a mid-season finale. The way it ends, I didn't feel like it was a cliffhanger, like, oh my god, I need more Heroes Reborn, that a mid-season finale should do. It was just more like, alright, I guess I'll wait until January for new episodes of Heroes Reborn. So overall, again, I'm just not feeling connected to the plot, and I thought it was kind of a slower moving episode. Things got, accomplished, just nothing that was too interesting to me. And again, character moments weren't great for most of the characters, in my opinion. I will say, some scenes I did like was, like, HRG talk about Claire. I really liked that scene. And Zachary Quinto, I think, is one of the stronger parts of this show, too. It's not Zachary Quinto, Zachary Levi. Not Sylar, Zachary Levi. I think he's a stronger character, and I liked his friendship with Melina. That's definitely a positive towards the episode. One of my biggest negatives towards the episode, though, was Matt Parkman. It's so weird to see him as a villain. It seems really out of character. It just seems like it's there to be there. It's like, yeah, I'm a villain now. Okay, let's do this. It just, again, feels out of character for him. It doesn't seem like there's a great motive of him doing all this. So that's a big negative for me. But yeah, overall, I was pretty underwhelmed with the episode, like I have been for the whole entire series. But hey, you never know. Maybe the last 3 episodes will impress. And of course, I will review them when the show returns in January. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links from my comic book, like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.